Hello, today we're out at Horseshoe Point and we're here for a game of cricket, and we're going to catch up with the man who is the brainchild behind the Pattaya Cricket Club. It's Simon Philbrook. Simon, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. A bit shell-shocked at the moment.
Yes. What's going on today?
A lot of runs, that's what's going on. We've been flogged all around the park. We're chasing 233 off 30 overs, but the boys have got off to a good start. So
who are you playing today?
We're playing against Bangkok Cricket Club. They're a sort of medley of players from all over the Bangkok region, a few from Pattaya. And they're a very good side. So it sounds horrendous chasing 233, but the outfield's very, very quick. The wicket is very, very good to bat on. Right. So we'll fancy our chances of getting them. Okay. So we'll see how we go.
Let's just back up a little bit, because the last time that we had a chat about this, when we came out here, was it in October last year?
October, November time, yeah. And a lot's happened since then. Sure. I mean, the ground, thanks very much to Horseshoe Point, they've done a fantastic job. If you remember, we had a huge animal cage on the ground. That's been removed and turfed out, so that's now part of the outfield. We've got two fantastic net facilities with the artificial strips, and the ground itself, which again is an artificial strip in the middle. So it's all the facilities are here now,
and you've got the bodies.
And we've got a lot of players. Don't know about the shape of the bodies, but we've got a lot of them. I mean, nets. We have nets on a Wednesday starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and nets on a Saturday afternoon when we haven't got a fixture, starting at 3 in the afternoon. And on each session we'll have 20 to 30 guys as a minimum turning out.
Who'd have thought, eh?
It's fantastic, and their numbers are growing all the time, so long may that continue. And the standard, of course, is improving all the time.
Well, you had, was it 2 weeks ago you played, was it the same Bangkok club, or?
No, we played the British club from Bangkok.
Club, yes.
We had a fantastic weekend. We had a 20-20 game on the Saturday, followed by a 35-over game on the Sunday. It was a long weekend, and we won both games.
I know, so I heard.
Yeah.
That sounds like a headache on a Monday morning, though.
It was very big headache.
Yeah. I bet it was. So this really is. I mean, it's a bit of a dream come true, isn't it? Because you didn't know if there was. You speak to guys and you think, we maybe got enough guys to get a team together or get a club together. But obviously the cooperation of Horseshoe Point, I mean, that's just been the thing that's just made it happen.
It has. I mean, without their support, both financially and on the expertise front, we certainly wouldn't be here having this conversation. So, we're indebted to their commitment. And I know we've got even bigger plans for the future. I know you're going to talk with Cat Mayer. We've got the Sixes tournament starting on the 7th of April, 4 days, with the finals day on Saturday, the 10th of April, which promises to be a fantastic tournament. We're really looking forward to that. We've got 2 teams entered. A first team. It's difficult to say it's sort of first team, second team, but it sort of worked out a bit like that. Right. So we're all looking forward to that. There's also talk of a 2020 competition for July, and a further 2020 competition which will be a lot more serious at the back end of sort of September, October time. So in addition to that, of course, Pattaya Cricket Club have got a whole series of fixtures lined up against teams predominantly from Bangkok, but a few of the touring teams from the likes of KL and Singapore already booked in.
So if people are watching this, I mean, it's good, but you've got what you've got going on here today. I was hoping there might be a few more spectators, not quite so many today.
There's a reason for that. Mainly our friends in the red shirts put a big question mark over this fixture earlier in the week. Otherwise we would have advertised it heavily. Right. And fortunately the boys decided that the majority would get out of Bangkok on the Friday. So it was very, very short notice for this one. But the fixture we had against the British club, we had well in excess of 100 spectators down. Wow. And certainly for future games, we certainly want to encourage as many spectators down as possible, because we've got the bar facilities, we can provide the food And it's a nice afternoon, as you can see.
Okay, well, it is a nice afternoon. The details of these different fixtures are going to be printed in the Pattaya Mail, and they're also on the Horseshoe Point website. Is that correct, Sam?
They're on the Horseshoe Point website and the Pattaya Cricket Club website.
Okay, brilliant.
So, yeah, all the info will be there and continually updated.
Good. Well, I can see you're getting excited about what's happening behind us. We're going to watch the game a little bit, and also we're going to catch up with Kat, and he's the guy who's he organises the Sixes, which is the Chiang Mai Sixes and the Phuket Sixes, and of course this year we're very privileged because we're going to have the first Pattaya Sixes. He's going to tell us more about that. In the meantime, Simon, thanks very much, mate.
Thanks very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Cheers. Okay, it's now my pleasure to speak to Michael Ma, who's actually just known as Cat, and he's from the Asian Cricket Sixes Tour. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yes.
Very happy to be here in Pattaya.
Okay, now the last time we spoke, well, it was actually when we spoke to Simon. That was back in October. Big changes here.
Yes, I'm most impressed. It was a dream then, and I've come here today, and I can see the dream as a reality. Yeah. And the ground is a very good sized cricket ground now. And, the pitch is in. It's a synthetic turf wicket and plays very well. And they're playing in the background now. And there's been a lot of runs scored, and it's been a good day's cricket. Of course, just this week they've completed their nets as well, two cricket nets over there, where I think the local club is practicing a couple of times a week. And,
Simon said Wednesdays and Saturday if there's not a fixture on a Saturday. Yeah,
so cricket is generally on the soft start, I guess, as we discussed last time, has gone to plan very well, and it's a perfect lead up for the first international tournament we're going to be having here.
Okay, well, let's talk about that in detail. It starts off with the Chiang Mai Sixes, obviously. Well, give us what the dates of the fixtures for that, for anybody who's watching who might go up to that.